So this is the prototype. So there's a few things we already know are a bit of a issue that we have to fix. But
I love the box.
yeah. You see that gap, which is something we're going to be addressing. We got our
How weird it is to see names that I know.
nice flat finish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. So we know there's a problem. Wait, we'll go in. Oh, wow, that's got some girth to it. Go to the last page, and we'll see that that's the mistake that we're fixing, so that this is properly on this size we're supposed to be. That's why we have that 2-page spread now. So because currently this is supposed to be here, and this is supposed to be over 2 pages instead of it's, see, that's supposed to be across 2 pages, and that's why it's off by 1. But we've now fixed that by adding that 2-page spread. Punch boards. It's interesting. She actually punched it out to check and see it would fit in the containers, and then she sent us new punch boards. Our board. Look at that thing of beauty, huh? Move that aside. Let's check here. Let's see the resolution here. Look at that. There's Ruby Blues. You got D'Angelo, Red Rooster, Foreshadows Us, Three Sisters, Roche, Maple Leaf, Hillside. Of course, we have our Pop Grove Cheese. Westbrook, we got the big ones here. Moraine, obviously, Deep Roots.
Your little guys are pretty good.
Now they came out. Actually, it's a lot sharper than I thought it was going to be. Nickel, and Weston, Daydreamer, Therapy. Shows you I'm nearsighted because it's very clear on the on the phone, but it's not clear with my own eyes, which shows you how nearsighted I am, because this is clear here. So that's really nice, and that's pretty good. So we have our 11 o'clock start time. Our symbols are nice and legible. Yeah.
The only issue I have is that white is really close to that color.
Yeah, but the important thing is that you know yellow. Where's the yellow? Is there yellow? There's the green. We got our orange. We got our red. And look at the size of that freaking die.
It's a good die.
That's a big die. Look at the size of that thing. That's bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's about twice the size of what I thought it was going to be. Look at the size of that thing. And the symbols are all nice and legible too.
Yeah.
So there should be...
It's a good die.
1, and there should be a couple 3s, 2 3s, and then 3 2s and 2 3s. That's the range. But that is nice and beefy. Look at the size of that thing. Now, the question people have is whether or not this fits in here, and it doesn't. That's something I'm going to have to bring it up. See? That's a...
Wow.
So we got to figure out, because I like the size of this for here. It actually fits.
That is a good size.
It fits perfectly in there, but it doesn't fit in there. So that's something we're going to have to get Noah to address. Well, we have the 2 trays. Mentioning that he gave us that there's 2 small trays instead of 2 big trays. See our vehicles. There's the white Evo, the silver Tesla, the red Jeep, the blue Volkswagen. And we got our nice full-size time meeples, which I very much appreciate. I like the time meeples, and you can see how they fit really nicely in that space. I like the fact that we went for those meeples. There's a black, and there's going to be a ton of these things. So there's the blue, there's the red meeple. Let's get some here, and some things have fallen by here. Gray, red, red.
This is the black.
That's the black Hummer. That's our good friends, the Thuns. That's their vehicle. The white Evo is me. So we're missing a couple of tokens, it looks like. So this are hanging around.
I think they've.
Oh, they've fallen everywhere. It looks. There's a small deck, our second deck, and then our tourist deck, which we'll open here in just a second. And those can be. It's interesting. We have more than enough space for expansions because we have stuff there, stuff there, stuff there. So Noah went and gave us the opportunity for. This shouldn't be too hard to fix. He just has to bring this space here to there. But yeah. And you can see it says game trays. 1, 2, 3 tokens plus 1 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing a gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be one more extra red. So, because the red actually has one extra token.
Oh, gray only has 5 though.
No, he's supposed to have. Everyone's supposed to have the exact same number. Red's just supposed to have one more.
So gray is missing one.
Gray is missing one. But this is a prototype. Like I
Okay.
said, I'll be more cautious. Let's check these puppies out.
So I'm a little confused by this.
I don't know why he put tops on them, but sure, why not?
Those are not tops.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
One is clear,
Yeah.
one is black.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that fixed. But yeah, you're right. We actually have two. We have 4 trays, but 2 of them are transparent, and 2 of them are not. It's interesting, and they do go on top of each other. So that's actually pretty neat. They actually take up very little space, but just for some reason, I think the designers, I think the producers thought that those were tops. So that's a pretty easy fix. Just not making those transparent is all. Okay, let's see if one of the boards fit. Yeah, they pop up pretty easy. Woo! Looks pretty good.
That's actually a really good fit.
Why don't you just try opening up some of these guys? Let's check out some of these cards. All right. Let's move those away. So those are the upgrade cards. And there's the cheese, more upgrade cards. There's the rest of them. Well, and they go right to the edge. That's nice. So we don't have anything getting cut off. That's I'm happy with. Cards are nice and legible.
And
Symbols.
then you can see some of them have the 3 to 4
Yep.
cards.
Yeah. Open up the tourist set, right? Just because we know what's in that deck. Got some lipping, but that's pretty easy to fix. Reference cards, so we'll get those out of the way.
They're nice and clear.
Yep, nice and clear. Pretty straightforward. No judgment, but I made those myself. They weren't done by a designer, unlike all the others. Yeah, we know 90% of these people. Well, I know 90% of these people. You probably don't. Some of them are recognizable. Well, a vast number of them are backers, so maybe people who are watching can see their card. We know that person. That's one of our good friends. Hey, well, who's that? Is that you and me? Because, of course, we don't put that. We know those people as well. He's a cool guy. I know that guy. He's nice. I love the pose. Go back to that one, by the way. I love the fact that he's... Let me get one more. I love that he gave us a pose where he's holding a glass. I think that's so fantastic. I love the way it overlaps. These came off really nicely. Oh, that's another good one. I like that one as well. Oh, we know. Look how sharp Bobby is. Doesn't he like the most handsome man in the world? Now there's a couple that are duplicated. So if we will go through them, you will see a couple that are duplicated, but the cards themselves are not. There's us again. And there's Norm. And so yeah, so slip a couple of those. How do they feel actually? Yeah. Oh, look at that. So the whole idea, they'll slip in there, yeah. Now, of course, this will be flat to the ground, so you won't have that issue. But look at that.
Those fit good.
Yeah, and then of course you can then lay these behind, and that tells, no, those are upgrade cards. Have that resource for that guy. Although he does want cheese. Norm does want cheese.
I like the symbols in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
There's more cheese, and look at the wine.
Of course, it's a game about wine and tourism. We'll go over these. I'll go over these with a fine-tooth comb.
Purchases.
Yeah. Making
There's
sure
the port.
they're all port.
Ooh, look at that cheese. Great cheese. Nice.
Let's see these other. So we can see here.
They pop out a little good, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Quite easy. So that's our blue player with their ability. Here we go. We know those people. They're the Thuns. Good friends of ours. There's Ming. That's Ming Chen. Come on, focus. That's Ming Chen. And that's my car. Although, funnily enough, my car looks different than this now. Although it doesn't. It still has that black hood. I gave the black carbon fiber hood, but I don't have the pimp wing like that. So it's about 80% representation of my car. Plus the fact it doesn't have the brand, because we can't have brands. Of course, we know this band is Brent Marshall with his Not Tesla. And I love that wagon. I love it so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we have all of our tokens, and things are done right. If we flip over this, we'll see, yep, that they are double tokens on the other side. So if you have this token, you can flip it over and makes 2 tokens. Same thing with the bread. Bread tokens flip over to lock tokens. Almost every token has 2 purposes. There is the favor tokens, and on the other side is the favor token, which is doubled. Same thing with the money. The money is regular and then doubled on the other side. Hopefully that will work out. I don't think anyone's going to have any issues. This is kind of a different scenario. Oh yeah, I forgot. The cheese and the view are on the same token. And then the tasting and the purchase. And then we have a couple extras, so we threw in a couple more favor tokens there. A big, huge shout out to Jason for designing those. That came out really nice too.
Mm-hmm.
These are really nice. These are neat. Because the original plan was to have like one big tray, and now we have 2 small trays, which is good. You can put all the resources in one, and then money and stuff on that. You can organize them however you want, and then you leave them in there, and you just drop them aside with the tops on them, and you don't have to worry about having bags. That die is huge.
That's a nice cork.
Yeah, I don't want to change the size of this to accommodate that. I wouldn't mind getting the tray redesigned. This, I don't know, maybe you can go a little smaller. No, you like big size?
I think it's a nice, because it's a single die.
Yeah,
and
it's not like we have
the picture really well.
Oh, it's very legible, but I'm sure if it was smaller, it'd be legible as well.
Yeah, but it's cool.
So what do you think?
You got a big die and a big cork.
What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love that you can tell the difference between the vehicles.
And then obviously once we pack everything, I was actually surprised because when she was showing me the components, I thought she was going to send me half a box. I didn't think that she was sending me the whole thing. This is I thought we were going to get an 80% proof. This is 95% proof.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the color of the tray, we have the there and the depth, and then obviously we're missing a gray and we're missing a red. And, oh yeah, thank you, the yellow blue. That could be on me. I got to check the file, but yeah, cool. There you go, folks. There's an unboxing of our proof copy of Naramata. Awesome possum.